This is Eric for Zinny62 with some boxing news. All right, so Dana White, UFC president, came out and said exactly how I feel, and I'm pretty sure how everybody feels about these exhibition boxing matches. He came out and said basically it's a waste of everybody's time and that Tito Ortiz should not be boxing, and that Anderson Silva is probably the best in combat sports. And Dana White, what was funny about this press conference was he said that Dana White said that Jake Paul won't be calling out Anderson Silva because Anderson Silva is actually as tall as Jake Paul is and actually is pretty good. And Dana said that Jake Paul only fought people that is washed up and is not his size. So Dana White spoke a little bit of facts to this. So I always said that these exhibition matches are a waste of time. But like Dana White says, if anybody is dumb enough to pay for it, then go in and pay for it. But he said Evander Holyfield shouldn't be fighting at 58 years old. That's what Dana, and I agree. I mean, nobody wants to see this, but apparently the casual fan do because they pay for these exhibition fights. So, but it's just funny how he was calling Jake Paul out to call out Anderson Silva, okay, and fight with and box with Anderson Silva. But Dana White said Jake Paul would not be calling Anderson Silva out, okay? He basically said that Jake Paul fought a bunch of nobodies, which I have also said that Jake Paul has fought, but whatever. That's my opinion. But finally, somebody else agrees with me that these exhibition boxing matches are just a waste of time. But if people want to be dumb enough to pay for them, then go ahead. But I agree with Dana White, what he says. Finally, somebody feels the way I do about these exhibition boxing matches. And one thing is for sure, too, Jake Paul won't be calling out Anderson Silva. Like and subscribe to Zenny62.